would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you can see, today's video is episode 7 of my Organize Declutter series. It will be episode 7 part 1, just because we only did one section of my basement in this video. The next video will be episode 7 Organize Declutter part 2, and that will be when we finish the basement and make it look so much better in both of the rooms. But so far we just did this huge room. There was so much to get done, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and get lots of cleaning motivation, organizing motivation, decluttering motivation. Just get all of it, and I hope you really enjoy today's video. My mom did help me out with the basement because it was just such a huge project, but I'm so happy with how it ended up turning out and how much better it looks.
Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Maybe I'm just too weak. Maybe I'm just afraid of being alone.
Right here, we were going through all of the food that we had on this storage shelf. We ended up finding out that storing food does not really work for our family. It just sits down here and goes bad, and that is not what we want to happen. So a lot of the food items we did have to throw away because it was expired or going to go expired or just bad and we wouldn't have eaten it. So a lot of things we did have to throw away, but then a lot of other things we did end up keeping, and we did leave them down here on another shelf. But once that shelf is all done with all the food, and once we ate it all, it will go in my mom's gardening section so she can use it for her gardening. But we did just want to hurry and clear off this shelf and just get everything out of this room so we could start all over again.
Right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be?
And now that those shelves are all cleared out, we were talking about these two shelves, but right here you will see what the other part of the basement looks like. It is a complete mess.
We could do this right. We'll find the remedy.
Okay friends, so we have cleared out all of the food. We have thrown away the expired stuff. It makes me sad that the food went expired and went bad, but honestly, storing food does not work for our family. We never come down here to check the food, and I bet if we had a good area, like a designated spot, and if the basement was finished, I'm not sure, maybe we would have. But since we really did not eat all the food and we just kept buying what we already had down here and did not check, we don't think a food storage works for us. It makes me sad because I love storing food. It's a good thing to have, especially with emergencies. You never know when stuff's going to happen, like the pandemic, you know. So I do think that's a good idea, but it just does not work for our family. I thought I could be that person, but I'm not that person. So that's just not going to work for us. So a lot of things did go expired, and that just makes me sad. But we are going to turn those shelves into like kitchenware stuff. So we are going to put like our Instant Pot and crock pot and other things that we use that we don't use often, but we do use sometimes down here to store. But we have taken down the shelf, like taking all the food off and everything. We have one more shelf that we do need to build so we can have multiple shelves that we can put stuff on because we have so much kitchen stuff. And then these two items, we have a diaper changing table that we are going to take to the DI because I never used it for Lucas. I just put him on the bed or put him on the floor or the couch or wherever. I didn't need the diaper changing table. My mom used it a little bit sometimes to change him, but I never did. So it's just a waste of space and it's clutter. So we are going to take the stuff out of it and take it to the DI whenever we have a chance. And then this rack right here, this is meant for clothes, and when Andre and I lived down here, I used it for my clothes and shoes and plants and stuff, but now it's just clutter as well. It takes up so much space that we just really don't need. So a lot of the stuff is going to go upstairs and also in the linen closet with all the camping stuff that you guys already saw. And then some other things are just going to go up in my mom's closet. That's where all of my dresses are from school, and some of my work outfits from a long time ago are. So it's just memorabilia, and that's where we're going to put it, in that closet. And then this is going to be part of my mom's plant garden section that will be in that big room. This room's gonna be for like decor and not food, but like kitchenware stuff, and that room is gonna be all for her garden. She has lots of gardening stuff, so that room's gonna be in there, and that will be part 2 that you guys will see me and her build up her garden stuff. But we will move that into there once everything's on the shelves. I hope this is making sense. I know it's a lot, but yeah. So she's going to use this for her gardening stuff. So this will be gone, and same with the changing table. And then another shelf will be in here. And then once we start growing more, she could probably fit 2 or 3 more of these rack shelves if she wants more, because we grow, we get new things, we store new things. So as we just grow, things build on, you know. Even though we're organizing all the clutter and making it more minimal in here, as life goes on, things get cluttered again, and then you just have to redo it. So that's pretty much what all this space will be after this, because it will be so spacious that this will look empty, and she'll probably want to get more racks, but luckily there will be this space, so all this stuff will be gone. But now we are going to go through all of that clutter in there. You guys just saw all of the clutter. I'm not going to film it because it would just be super boring to watch, and it's going to be a lot. We're probably going to be in there for like 45 minutes to an hour going through stuff and seeing what we really need to keep, and just making those really serious decisions. I do like to make my mom really think about it, because she kind of is a hoarder. Just kind of. She denies it, but I know that she is, because whenever I do this stuff, she just lets me make the decisions, because she wants to keep everything, and I just chuck stuff. I just am like, nope, bye. Unless it's reasonable, I keep it. But I am going to have her really think about it and make some serious decisions, and I'm going to try and convince her why we are making these decisions and like why we need to do this. But I'm not going to film it, but you guys will see once we are putting everything on the shelves what we did keep and what we're getting rid of. But I hope you guys are enjoying and getting lots of motivation. I'm sorry I've been talking for almost 6 minutes. Let's get back to working and decluttering and everything like that, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Till the morning light, stay till the morning light. Or would you follow me, or would you let it be? if I leave tonight. We could do this right, we'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be?
So while we were organizing and going through all of that clutter in the other room and all that food and everything that we had in there, we did also build this other shelf. We got these shelves at Walmart, so you can find them over there, and they are really affordable and they are big and nice. So that's where we got these shelves, but we ended up building the other one because we knew we needed another shelf for all of the kitchen appliances. And so she was just bringing in all of the kitchen stuff while I was just laying it out. And how I did it is I kept baking stuff with baking stuff, kitchenware with kitchenware, party stuff, stuff like that is just kind of how I organized this. And I think it turned out super good, and everything just looks laid out and it doesn't look cluttered. It looks minimal, and you can also see everything that we have on these two shelves. So when we need to come down and get something, it will just be right in front of our eyes, which is always so helpful because we won't have to dig for any items. We will just see it and grab it and take it, and that will be so much nicer. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do. Do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Ain't no one stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are. These bigger items for food stock we did just want to put on the shelf since we had some free extra space. The flour and the sugar I left by the baking stuff because that's usually what we bake with, is the flour and sugar. So it will just be right there with all the baking stuff. And now that we know we have flour and sugar, we won't have to buy any more when we want to bake. And then like the canned veggies and stuff, corn and stuff, we just put on top, and I think it looks really good there because it's stored away and it's not cluttered. It still looks really minimal.
Doing what you do, just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do, do what you like, do what you like to do, what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do.
So now we are going through that other rack and that baby changing table. We are for sure getting rid of the baby changing table. We're going to have somebody come and pick that up and take it to wherever it needs to be taken to. And then the other shelf we are going to also use for my mom's gardening area. I gave her some good ideas with that shelf because at first I did want to just chuck it. There was no reason to have it because I did buy it when we lived down in the basement for my clothes. But now that there's no clothes to be put on it, there's no reason to have it. But then I thought of some ideas and I was like, oh, she can put her tarps on it for her gardenings and stuff like that. So we are just going to put it with all of her other gardening stuff. All of these books, she is going to find a place to put them because they are all her books. Most of this stuff down here is all of hers and her husband's. So I just put it in a bin and gave it to her so she could go put it somewhere.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I
did call down Andre so he can move these pull, like these little wooden plate things. I don't know what they're called. Boards. I had him come down so he could move them because there were spiders everywhere and I did not want to touch them and neither did my mom. So we called him down. He moved them for us. And then I did just want to hurry and vacuum up the floor. Our basement, as you can see, it is not finished. So it does have lots of creepy crawlies and it is dark and it is gross and stuff because it's not finished. But I still want to vacuum because the floor looks better when you vacuum, and I feel like it should be vacuumed because there's always dead spiders and like part of the wall falls down and stuff like that, like the white specks you can see, that's just from like the walls. So I did want to hurry and vacuum up the floor, which I always love vacuuming, so I didn't mind it at all.
No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky me. Lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky me. Lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice, but now I am telling you I'm going to smile.
And now we are moving the bins filled with all of my decor. We thought putting them against this wall would be really good, and I think that would be really nice too. Like, I do think it is nice because now they're easier to grab and now they are organized by their section. So like summer, Easter, Valentine's Day, and spring are all together, autumn's all together, Christmas is all together, stuff like that. So I think that works out just fine, and it's really easy for me to grab all of them and organize them and go through all of them. But I did want to go through some of my bins and make them more full of stuff so we can declutter more and organize more and just make more space and make it look more minimal. But everything ended up working out, and all the signs I just put on top of the bins, and I love how everything turned out. I love that the bins are right there, so now when I do decorate the house or need to put away decor, go through decor, get new decor, it will just be right there and it'll be easy to get and grab and put stuff away. I just really like it there.
Ever would have believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. Man down, he ran out of luck and now it's my time. Ain't no looking back, I'm on the right track. Here she goes. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are.
Now I am just going through the shelf storage racks and minimalizing some of the decor, moving it around so we can make more space on the racks and fill up more space, so it doesn't look so cluttered. It looks more minimal, and also putting things alike near each other. So all of the Christmas stuff near each other, all the Halloween near each other, the bins near each other, big bulky items near each other, same with baskets. And I think that works out so much better because it just looks more organized and decluttered, and there is more space to grow on this rack, which is always so nice.
I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my, my, my. You got me like my, my, my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like my, my, my. Like oh my God, don't let anyone hold you down just because you are shining way more than the other could. Oh, oh. And the best part is that you're still so humble about it, 'cause you know it's important. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my, my, my. You got me like my, my, my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like my, my, my. Like oh my God, this time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my, my, my. You got me
And like I was talking about, this is the tiny rack that we are going to store some of the extra food on. since it is leftover food and we don't have room for it upstairs. We are just going to store it here, and hopefully it does get eaten. Now that we know what is down there, we will probably remember what's down there and know not to buy the same stuff. We have lots of green beans, we have lots of corn, we have lots of all beans and chickpeas and soups and stuff. So now that we know we have all that stuff, now we'll know to eat it first from the downstairs storage rack, which will be so much nicer. But I think it looks so much better that it's on this tiny rack, and for sure it looks so much cleaner and decluttered down in the basement that this doesn't look cluttered at all, even though there is so much food on it.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting.
Okay, friends, well, that is officially it for part 1 of Organize the Clutter, episode 7, I believe. I think it is 7. That's so crazy that we are already on number 7 of this series. But that was just part 1 of organizing and decluttering the basement. I cannot believe how different it looks in here. It looks so much better. I love that I stacked all of my decor boxes against the wall, so now they are easy to grab and easily accessible, and they look super good. And I just love how this looks behind me. It looks so organized and so minimal, and we can still have some food storage down here, especially those big bulky items. And then for the rest of the food, we threw away all of the ones that we could not eat because it was expired, like I said, and we are not going to do a food storage anymore, but we honestly have nowhere to put all of this food, so we are going to leave it down in the basement for right now. Once all this food gets eaten or it does go expired, we will move this rack into that room, since it will go with the garden themed for my mom, because she wants it for all of her garden stuff. So she will get this rack. That's why she did buy it. It's for her garden room. Right now that room is a complete disaster. You guys will be seeing how it looks in part 2, and then you guys will also be seeing how good it looks after part 2 is done. We are actually doing that next weekend, and you guys won't be seeing it for a while, but we will be doing that soon. But right now this little pantry storage food organizer works perfect, and it looks really good in here. But once all the food is gone, we are going to move that whole rack into that room for my mom to put all of her gardening stuff on it. But I am just so happy and thrilled with how down here looks, and we can finally walk. It looks clean. I vacuumed all the floors and just really cleaned it up and organized it and got rid of all the clutter, and me and my mom made good decisions. I'm so happy about all of it. I really hope you guys got lots of motivation from today's video. I hope it wasn't boring. I hope you really enjoyed it. I know when we started putting things together, that was really awesome and fun to watch, but probably all the other parts were probably really boring, so I'm so sorry about that. But if you have made it all the way to the end, leave me down in the comments something to do with cleaning, a cleaning emoji. You can leave me the broom emoji, the laundry basket emoji, the sponge, the soap, anything like that, just leave me down a cleaning emoji and I will know that you stuck to the end. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I am for sure exhausted. We got started probably at like 9:30 and it is 4 o'clock, so that is how long this all took. But we did stop and have some lunch, and I also was with Lucas for a little bit, so we have been a little distracted, but we did get it done and it is only 4 o'clock, so we still have the rest of the day, which is super exciting. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Got lots of organizing motivation, decluttering motivation, cleaning motivation, all of the motivation. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching. I will see you all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and join this community if you want to see more of this series, see more episodes, see more cleaning motivation, laundry motivation, my son and my family, anything like that. Then make sure to hit that subscribe button and join my community. I would love to have you, and I hope that you guys know you are all welcome here, and I am just so grateful for all of you. Also, you can follow my Instagram, Our Little Bloom, just like my name here on YouTube, and you can see my stories that I post every single day, or my posts on my feed that I post every single day. But I will see you all next time. Bye.